I'm Andrew Neville. I've been involved in the project as the Llanover Digital Inclusion Project as a coordinator. The aims of the project as part of the original application was to bring broadband to each of the village halls, to engage with community, to increase use and footfall in the village halls on the back of the digital inclusion programme. And the long and short of it is that we worked as a partnership to deliver this capital and revenue programme. And the partnership has consisted of Monmouthshire Council, the RDP, Rural Development Programme team, the Llanover Community Council, and representatives of the 4 village halls in our ward, because the idea is digital inclusion is to try and engage with community, raise awareness of digital aspects of our lives, but also improve the viability of the halls.
We've done about 20 training sessions so far, varying from personal safety, cyber security, web design, digital photography, drone workshops.
So I'm Alison Denton. I'm a community councillor for Llanover Community Council for the Bryn, and I live here in the Bryn, and I'm a user of the village hall as well, and I'm on the steering group for the Digital Inclusion Project. The Digital Inclusion Project has funded quite a number of training courses over the last 6 months or so in all of the village halls, but the ones we've had here have revolved around personal training and tea and tech and things of that sort, community interest training really, I suppose you could call it. And it's brought the community into the village hall more than they might have done. But more than that, it's involved people from outside the village, because we advertise quite widely. And it's been really lovely to have had so many people come and say what a lovely hall it is. We're hopeful that that might spin on to extra bookings as well. You never know. But it's been just really great for connecting people. It's been very good for the people of the village to have the opportunity to do things through the Digital Inclusion Project that they would never have had the opportunity to otherwise. The personal safety training springs to mind immediately, because that's such a useful thing for anyone to know, and really not something that people would have signed up to do if it had not been offered in the local village hall.
The benefit of the training is encouraging people to use the halls that may not have used it. That's local and people from the wider area, showing the facilities that there are, and hopefully encouraging them to come back and to book the halls themselves for perhaps private functions or other training events. The website is called Village Halls Abergavenny, and each of the 4 village halls in the project have a page that link with each other.
We met with training providers, disability groups, to tell us what we needed to do in order for it to be attractive for them to come and hire and use our halls.
As you come through that door, a lot of people who've never been in, wow, what a lovely little hall. And I think this is a selling factor for us, rather than the ordinary, wooden floors and stackable tables and chairs. It has got that homely feeling in a way. The improvement and the way it's been done has made such a difference to this hall.
So the halls have had the broadband brought in, tested. The halls have got digital projectors, screens, surround sound, as best as possible. They've got printers which are Wi-Fi connected. They've got LAN connections as well. So you're able to work in the halls.
I'm Hugh Candler, and I'm clerk to the Llanover Community Council. Now we've got these facilities, we can Skype in the county councillor when she can't attend in person, and we're also planning to Skype in representatives of the police and the planning department of the county council.
The village hall has a security camera, or several, and I can access those via my mobile phone, which is really great. Luckily, We don't seem to have too much of a problem with security, and I do watch some of the animals and the critters at night and see what's going on. So it's amazing how many animals cross the car park at night. But we have had one or two occasions when we've had people misusing the grounds, and it's been very useful to be able to see what has gone on via the camera, but without having to actually come down here or upload tapes or any of that stuff. You know, you can do it straight away if it's on your mobile phone. That's the whole thing about the Digital Inclusion Project actually has been the fact that we've been able to use new technology to help us provide better courses and services and things like that in the hall, but also to secure it far better too.
My name is Roy Evans. I'm Community Councillor for Llanover and Vice Chairman of the Village Hall. The benefits for the hall have been that we've been able to bring the hall, we've dragged it into the modern age. Without digital inclusion, we'd still be in the dark days.
The key thing about the future is to carry on with the connection of the 4 village halls. I think the Digital Inclusion Project established the 4 village halls as a connected group of halls, and that has been something that's been really great for us all to be able to support each other and not work in isolation. And it means that we can easily, through our website particularly, we can easily communicate the events that are going on in our village halls and invite the people who live in the communities to the events somewhere else in their own local community. We've all got to know each other a lot better, and that's been great for community spirit. They have a really good, almost an incalculable benefit to people's well-being and feeling part of something, so I think that's really good going into the future, that to be maintained really.
We would never have had done, we could never afford to have it done without this monies, and I think we've had a bit of a lion's share. It's a big improvement, and we're very thankful.